No, I'm sorry. Everyone, please. We cannot. I am going to ask if the audience would please give us an opportunity to ask the questions. And if you are not going to give us an opportunity to ask the questions, we are going to simply ask you to leave. We will not be able to get through this evening. We will not be able to get through this evening if you all continue to interrupt.
Our planet is running out of time. Our planet is running out of time to count.
And we are running out of time in this forum. Again, I would ask if anyone else feels the need to disrupt, please stand up and do it right now.
What's going on, guys? Today we're watching how ridiculous the DNC has become. They are completely losing it over there over people being angry at them. Let's go. What is going on at the DNC? It is complete chaos over there. Wow.
Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me. Yes, I am speaking.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong black women standing before you. 3 black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
Te quiero mucho, Papa. Gracias por todo. My name is Artie Blanco, Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
Look at this room, y'all. Truly take it in. This is the Democratic Party.
This is the Democratic Party, and it is horrible. People are fleeing the Democratic Party en masse, and I wonder why.
In this round, so I'm going to I have a show of hands. How many of you believe that racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat? Okay. So that's good. You all pass.
This is absolutely ridiculous. They still think that Kamala Harris lost because she's black and a woman. That's ridiculous. It's not her incompetence at all that lost her election. Not at all.
Racism has not gone away since 20 people of African descent came upon these shores at Jamestown, Virginia in 1619. And it's going to require us to think and behave in a new way. It is systemic. It is structural. When it comes to addressing diversity, equity, inclusion, access, and belonging, that is for all people of the United States, that must come across the voting line as well. This is everyone's America. Our story has a new form of glory that must come to our shores as well. Racism has not gone away.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. The DNC forum is completely taking systemic racism and diversity and equity inclusion. They have learned nothing. This is what they are trying to defend right now. They have learned nothing from the election that they lost. It is sad.
We're finding out ways to expedite this. Because of our gender balance provisions on this next ballot, you will be able to vote for 2 candidates of any gender on the next ballot. Okay? So on this next ballot, you will be able to vote for 2 candidates of any gender on the next ballot. If 2 candidates receive...
Wow. Just wow.
I mean...
They don't know what they are doing at all. This is absolutely insane. The party has learned nothing. I'm not sure if they are going to be able to learn from their mistakes and win any election in the future.
Jonathan, why don't you kick off the opening statements?
All right. Thank you very much, Jen. And we'll begin with the opening statements. Each candidate will have 30 seconds, and we'll start with Dr. Quintessa Hathaway.
Good evening, everyone. It is my desire to be the next DNC chair, and I just want to give you all a little bit of something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days. You fight on, you fight on, you fight on, you fight on. When your government is doing you wrong, you fight on.
What is this? This is definitely not how you convince people to vote for you. These people are insane. They have lost their mind.
The rules specify that when we have a gender non-binary candidate or officer, the non-binary individual is counted as neither male nor female, and the remaining 6 offices must be gender balanced. With the results of the previous 4 elections, our elected officers are currently 2 male and 2 female. In order to be gender balanced, we must elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. So
just look at him. He doesn't even know what he is talking about. It is sad.
Again, this is what we have to do for this vice chair race. We have to elect 1 male, 1 female, and 1 person of any gender. To ensure our process accounts for male, female, and non-binary candidates, we conferred with our RBC co-chair, our LGBT caucus co-chair, and others to ensure that the process is inclusive and meets the gender balance requirements in our rules. To do this, our process will be slightly different than the one outlined to you earlier this week. But I hope you will see that in practice it is simple and transparent. The order of balloting is designed to ensure equal access to the ballot, regardless of gender identity.
This is sad, honestly. They are still promoting gender and diversity and DEI and inclusion, and they have learned nothing from the election that they lost. They are basically thinking that they can win again based on these values, whereas people obviously showed them that they have rejected it through the election. This is not what matters to people anymore. People want to be able to afford food on their table, a roof over their head, and stop wars all over the world and stop illegal immigration. This is what people care about, and not the values that they are trying to preach right there. It is sad, honestly. I don't know what to think. They are completely lost.
We are our strongest when we stand together.
We are in a time in this country when our democracy and our rights are under attack. We're at a time where Black and brown people, women, and other minorities are being blamed for everything that's wrong with this country.
So let's fight together for a stronger and more inclusive Democratic Party. Good afternoon, DNC! Let me say something. Over the last several days, we've seen what happens when we have the wrong people in powerful places. And so today, I ask for your support in electing me as your DNC vice chair, because in a time of crisis, leadership matters.
My people are sick and tired of being sick and tired. We are sick and tired of being the last one hired and the first one fired. We are sick and tired of the...
I've spent the last...
They don't even know what they are saying. It is sad. DNC clown hall. Do you notice how average they are? Unbelievable. These are the DNC. Complete insanity, if I'm allowed to say. I think watching them is a pure embarrassment. This is sad. The Democratic Party is finished. I truly believe that the Democratic Party is unqualified. I think the American people are rejected them completely. I think Kamala Harris is done and her political career is over. I think leftism is toxic. I think the DNC feels like a middle school play. This is what people are saying all over Twitter, all over X. Sad. Sad. Honestly, I don't know what to think. I think they have no chance to win any more election unless Donald Trump does terrible. But I'm not so sure. It is a great start of the Trump presidency. I'm sure people will be happy with what he will do over the next 4 years. The Democratic Party is finished. If they stay if they don't learn from their mistake, if they stay on this course, promoting gender, values of gender identity, identity and inclusion, and DEI and systemic racism, they are probably gonna fail again and again and again in the future. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think the Democratic Party has a chance to win any election again? We will see. I don't think so. Click right there to watch the next video. I appreciate you being here as always, and I will see you there. Bye bye.